All right, we got the round 10 recap here. We got to look through all the games, see what they do and what it means for the ladder. We had Melbourne winning. We had we had it yet again last round in round 9. We had every single team that was controlled by the player one controller won every one of those games. And I believe that is exactly what happened here yet again. I don't remember entirely which one was which, but I remember player one has yet again won every single game of this round. We had Melbourne defeating Port Adelaide. You had Sydney by 48 over North. The Bulldogs over Adelaide, who couldn't score. We didn't have a single team here with 100 points for the whole round. You had Freo over Geelong. Brisbane beating Gold Coast. Richmond by 31 points over Essendon. Today we had 3 games to play today. We had West Coast over Hawthorn. Carlton beating Collingwood and GWS by 66 over St Kilda. So let's see what that means for the ladder. Actually, I want a little quick check. We had a few teams scored 100 in the last round. Okay, but we had none this round. So ladder wise, Fremantle will stay on top. It's actually kind of like odds are it's actually kind of amazing that they've only lost 1 game up to this point. They are on 36 points after 10. Then we have Richmond on 28. GWS and Port Adelaide bring out the rest of the top 4, both of which are on 24 points. You look at the rest of the top 8. You had Bulldogs, Essendon, and Sydney from 5 to 7, all on 24, and Melbourne round out the top 8 up until this point through 10 rounds with 20 points with 5 wins. Looking at the rest of the teams, you had Brisbane, Geelong, and St Kilda all on 20. They are currently outside just based on percentage. You have Gold Coast, Carlton, Hawthorn, Adelaide, and West Coast all with 4 wins. It's only 1 win outside of the 8, all on 16. And Collingwood and North Melbourne, they've been getting very unlucky, both of which only with the 2 wins. You look at Collingwood here, they have a 93 percentage. So they've definitely been unlucky with close games, and they've had problems with just timing-wise of when I've been switching who is player 1 and player 2. Some teams get lucky with it, others do not. So we will be heading into round 11 tomorrow. It'll be Sydney and Carlton. Hopefully at some point we can overcome the player 1 controlled advantage. But we'll have to wait and see if we can finally overcome that. Looking at our top 8 again, it is Freo, Richmond, GWS, and Port as top 4, and rounding out Bulldogs, Essendon, Sydney, and Melbourne make up the top 8.